Fans of the 90 Day Fiancé franchise know Larissa Lima very well, as she's not only controversial and hard to ignore, but has also managed to turn her fame into a career. Since debuting in the show's 6th season, Larissa has been making headlines for several reasons, such as her eyebrow-raising behavior on screen, her mysterious past, and above everything else, the troubled relationship she had with her now ex-husband Colt Johnson. Nonetheless, her social media followers have got to see many other sides of Larissa's life, including her struggles with physical appearance and surgical procedures, stalking allegations, tumultuous relationships, as a creator of adult content, and the fortune she's made through it. So what's going on with Larissa these days? How is she making a living? Keep watching as we tell you everything about this unforgettable, somewhat infamous reality star. From the first time that Larissa Lima appeared in 90 Day Fiancé, it was clear that she would become one of the show's most memorable cast members. That first impression wasn't wrong at all, as Larissa's controversies and knack for trouble have kept her relevant even after her appearances in the show decreased. With that being said, the Larissa we used to watch in 2018 appeared very different from her looks today, thanks to the several surgical procedures she's undergone in the past years. According to In Touch Weekly, Larissa started her physical transformation in 2019, when she had butt-enhancing fillers on top of losing weight, which is a detail that Larissa herself confessed in 90 Day Fiancé. The next 2 years saw Larissa getting Botox and surgically modifying her lips, chin, breasts, and cheekbones. She also had her tattoos removed to obtain a low-key appearance. Not everything was positive for Larissa though, as one of her procedures went so badly that her belly button was removed as it had become very difficult to fix it. The whole situation convinced Larissa to say goodbye for good to surgery, but not before revealing that she'd been suffering from Body Dysmorphic Disorder for some time. After spending lots of money on plastic surgery and dealing with several weeks of intense recovery, it didn't take long for Larissa Lima to monetize her renovated, voluptuous appearance. One of the first things she did after showing off her new looks in late 2020 was to give her most loyal fans a private show on the website CamSoda, known for its adult-themed live streams. Reportedly, the show on that night earned Larissa around $100,000, but other not-so-positive consequences were waiting for her, as she announced in late September of that year. Her contract with the 90 Day Fiancé franchise ended after she debuted as an adult content creator. Larissa didn't let her new business be ruined by her bad rapport with TLC, as soon enough, she became a content creator on the subscription platform OnlyFans and expanded her already massive following thanks to it. Later in 2022, Larissa affirmed that she would like to return to 90 Day Fiancé to make it up to her former mother-in-law Debbie, with whom she'd had an intense rivalry in the show. Similar to some of her fellow 90 Day Fiancé co-stars, Larissa Lima has been involved in several legal issues. Back in 2018, she was famously arrested for domestic battery after she and her then-husband Colt Johnson had an altercation at home. However, it was obvious to followers of the couple that even before the arrest occurred, many things weren't quite right between them. As Larissa documented through her Instagram back then, she and Colt had been having lots of arguments, as he allegedly hid his relationship with her in fear that their reconciliation would ruin his image in 90 Day Fiancé. Though that's not a new concept in reality TV to keep the audience interest. That was the last worry in their followers' heads when Larissa posted some concerning videos in which she accused Colt of destroying areas of their house in November of that year. Later, she changed her Instagram bio and username, asking for help after he allegedly took her phone away. However, when the police were called to their home, it was Larissa who was arrested, despite Colt not pressing charges against her, while affirming that she was having an emotional breakdown. Though as time passed, things seemed to be going better for Larissa, she was arrested again in September 2020 by U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, though it's unclear what the reason was behind this second arrest. Even though Larissa has successfully stayed out of legal trouble for some time, that doesn't mean that everyone sees her in a favorable light. Her decision to make a living in the adult acting industry is undoubtedly one of the biggest reasons leading people to send hateful messages her way, of which Larissa is deeply aware. Following her OnlyFans debut in October 2020, Larissa took to Instagram to ask people bothered by her change of brand to unfollow or even block her. As she made it clear, she wasn't obligated to please anyone's wholesome values, and defended her decision to become a model. That wasn't the first time that Larissa faced lots of backlash, given that in September of that year, she'd already denounced the online harassment she'd been suffering after being accused of faking her ICE arrest. One of the things which undoubtedly set Larissa Lima apart from her former 90 Day Fiancé co-stars is that she's made good use of the fame or notoriety she gained in the show to build a profitable career. The first signs of Larissa's growing bank account became evident in 2020, when she reportedly spent $72,000 on surgical procedures to enhance her physique. The results of these cosmetic surgeries became evident late that year, when she flaunted her figure on social media, later on monetizing her curvaceous figure by posing and making videos on online subscription platforms. The most profitable of these was her OnlyFans exploits, which saw her making $1 million in a very short time. These numbers were revealed by Larissa during a 2022 interview on The Dominic Natty Show, to whom she also revealed that those earnings were not a lot given how she used it to pay for her surgeries and the production costs behind her content, on top of sending money to her family. Nowadays, it's unclear how much Larissa's fortune has increased since that last interview, but it's not hard to see how much life has changed for her since her early 90 Day Fiancé days.
Thank you for spending some time with us. Make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss another video. We also handpicked these videos, which we recommend you watch next. You can talk to us on social media or ask a question in the comments below. Thank you for being with us, and we'll see you back tomorrow.